Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we found a sweet list on Untap. It is mono black playing all just swamps. It's a bit expensive in terms of crafting, but I wanted to show it off today because it was super sweet and I happen to basically have all of it other than this guy, and this is what the deck actually revolves around. Whenever you cast a black spell from your hand, you get to connive. Connive just means we draw a card. If we discard a non-land card, we put a 1/1 counter on it. Easy enough. And then boast, an older mechanic. I don't remember exactly from when, but it's splashed on cards every now and then now. But exile any number of black cards from your graveyard with 15 or more black mana symbols from their mana cost. Copy these exiled cards, and you may cast 3 of them without paying their mana cost. And if you don't know what that kind of combos into, we have Bloodletter of Aclazotz, and this card has been around for a while. You should probably know what this does if you've been playing Arena for a bit. But basically, anytime our opponent would lose life, they lose twice that much life. And we're going to combo that with Pox Plague. Each player loses half their life. If you notice how that works, half their life is doubled. But this one can technically miss and put them at 1. It's not rounded up, it is rounded down. So a lot of times we need to be able to make sure we're attacking as well. But discard half of the cards in their hand and sacrifice half the permanents they control. Round down each time. This is also for us as well, so we do need to make sure we actually win the game. But we can kind of combo that with like a skateboard by tapping their creature, so this can actually hit them, because both you have to attack to trigger that. So we can kind of do it and then do it all during combat before this necessarily attacks. So we can do something where we cast Pox, cast Bloodletter, and then a skateboard to tap a thing, or just a removal spell in general. And maybe they only have 1 creature and we can kind of win with that. Other than that, we have some other pieces. Overlord is a very crucial piece, as it is what's going to put all of our symbols into our graveyard, and that is pretty sweet. But if you notice, we're going to be playing a lot of just black spells with only 24 basic swamps, because we need to be able to cast everything when it comes up. With that said, let's go ahead and dive into the games. Yeah. Got a lot of removal. I can maybe hold this. What is that? Alright, with 2 skateboards, I'll just play 1. Should get removed. Got him. Hold on. Skateboard can tap a land? When this enters, tap target permanent? That's kind of crazy. I could go Deep Cavern Bat into this. They seem like a creature deck, right? Why no creatures? Basic, I got our creature and opponent controls or leaves. Take this, because this actually doesn't stop us because of our nowhere to run. Really do need to draw a couple lands here though. There's blue mana. Surprise, surprise. Oh. Hopefully this doesn't just mill over a ton of lands. It kind of did. I will grab an extra copy of this because it looks like I'm probably going to have to just jam it. 2 lands and 2 spells. Kind of whatever. Flash at sorcery speed. When this enters, you may tap him. Whenever you do, target non-attack creature control gains indestructible. How interesting. Has reach. It's like the thing that I would put a flash on. Here. Oh, I get nothing. What if I tap that guy? Is that any permanent? Tap here. I'm aggro. This just says attack. Activate ability only attack only once each turn. Well, that's cringe. I like just have to let that go. I have to pop this guy. I don't even know if I have enough. I would love to do this at some point. I'm gonna prioritize this. That creature's a bit large. We're just gonna set up for our Terror Tide. Guess I'll equip a little boot. I'll equip a little booty here. But also, if I can attack with this, they block, like, deal. Or they rip another shelter by this. That's pretty sick. Pretty sick in general. Terror the Tide wouldn't be the worst. Dog over here is making me very mad. I do not need a squeal every single time something happens on this board state. Alright, let's do this again. Now I can equip my booties and be good. Let's equip 2 booties. Hit for 3. Not the way I thought I was going to win, but... or attempt to win. Sure. Do they know about this? But do they know what it does? Not even close to activating it, to be fair. Here. Our boy can't attack. One of these do come up, though. Just kind of sitting here, being a good dude. I swear sometimes this thing breaks and just animates literally every single time. I'll accept it. Does that work the way I want? I'm not sure. I still don't have enough. Should I grab this? I will decline. Just glad to hit a land. He's flying, hexproof, target creature. Take the only one we can. Go here. Then I honestly might just do this to surveil too. Try to hit this stuff. Although with double mill here, I should be able to. And with enough to recast this guy, I should be good. It's an interesting deck. I can definitely see how it can like randomly win a game. Also, cracking this does fill my graveyard a bit more with the black symbols that we desperately need. I will take 8 land. And so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15. I'd like to keep this one. But I can probably grab this back. Sure. I decline. So I want to exile any number of black cards. So here, 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 and then I need to do extra mana stuff. And I can cast them this turn. Pretty sick. Does my opponent somehow counter this ability? So cast up 3 copies without paying our mana cost. I have to do this in the reverse order. I guess I can Bargain. Yeah, so I had to make sure. So I grabbed the Beseech just to double check. Whatever we click first will resolve last. So we do have to be careful of that. And then grabbing a Beseech the Mirror allows us to double Bloodletter here, right? Because we can just pop this, go grab another Bloodletter, do that. It is possible we're supposed to, depending on what our opponent's playing, if they're more counterspell centric, we could potentially have to go Pox, and then Bloodletter if they are playing cards like Negate, but who really knows? We get a win there. It felt a little weird, a little definitely feel new to the deck, but we'll keep pushing through. Okay, I've been kind of playing the deck poorly, so hopefully we can go a little bit better here. I punted a little the last game. It was pretty egregious, so I kind of just cut it because I didn't quite understand the interaction. I think it was like, I think I cast this not realizing it said each player because I did the combo once and my opponent just scooped. So I thought, for whatever reason, every time this has ever resolved against me, it's been for lethal. So it's just been kind of one of those things where I just died and I'm not even sure I noticed my opponent's life total change. This is actually a pretty good card to play. I still think about it. I still think about the equipment deck. It's always in my noodle. It's always there. Always ready. When this enters, create a colorless 3 at the beginning combat turn. Attach it. It's pretty good. Equipped creature gets +1/+1. Equip 2, feed a swarm. Okay. Maybe I should have held this, but I really on the play want to play here. Never another villain does 1 damage. Okay, sure. Here's an unstoppable slasher. Pretty cool card. Being a common as well. Like a nice little blocker for 2 that has kind of value in most decks. Whenever another villain you control enters, attach up to one target equipment you control to target creature you control. Whenever an equipment you control puts the creature you control. Whenever an equipment attacks, whenever an equipped creature you control attacks, it connives. Interesting. I mean, I'll definitely be blocking regardless. This is kind of dead, although we might find value off of it later. Let's go Deep Cavern Bat first before I show my hand. D. Shoots the Sheriff. Does nothing. It can answer my thing. Let's take the Shoot the Sheriff. Obviously the removal for my stuff. Go land. Let's go Grim Bobble here. Take care of this guy. Then obviously I have a really good blocker and I'm just kind of setting up. But will my opponent be willing to take half their life total? I have no idea. This 2 is so deceiving. This 2 is 11 damage. Or, no. 12. I guess my engine started. Yeah. Or, go to 18, go to 9. So take 9 plus 2. Yeah, it was 11 the first time. I gaslit myself into thinking it was crazy. I gaslit myself so hard. Why did I do that? Yeah, I was saying, I don't know. Feels like we kind of just ran that game over a bit. The Deep Cavern Bat coming in rather clutch, so we'll take it. We're going back to old reliable. Just play this on 3, play this on 4, and just smack my opponent in the noodle. Sure, why not? Like, what are they going to do? Stop me? I don't think so. Probably, to be honest. They're probably going to stop me really well. Oh, and we hit the 4th land. It's literally play, play. Force them to block. All right, let's brick wall that. Yeah, not so fun now, huh? I'm joking. Joking, by the way. Earthbender's Ascension. Okay. They attack, they lose. Which is really funny. My opponent knows. Let's just play it so they're forced to block. Yeah, 100% now, half the block. And if I rip a land, I just win game. Let's see it. Why did Marvel come out and then I said, you know what? What if we trolled? I feel like I've played the most troll decks I've ever played in my life. Oh, we miss. It has to be blocked. I'm just not going to give it to him, though. Why would I? You know what I mean? Why would I allow this treachery to happen? If I go here, I'm just going to go grab a land. I'll never see it coming. But if I give them this land, they just get to play it and cycle it over and over again. And I just refuse to do that. Sure. That doesn't have haste, I do not care. I only care about this. And the fact that my bloodletter lives. Alright, they pay to do this. They're going to tap out and they're going to get poxed. Sick. Although this is going to get huge. Oh, it being Erpin, it actually made it worse because it didn't put it in the graveyard. So it had to be milled. Let's just do it. They're at 0. I had to choose. It's making them choose. They're at 0 life. Oh, come on. We don't have to fully resolve this card. Bro, this card's the gaslighting machine, bro. It says, hey, you're dead, but you also have to do all this. By the way, you have to discard 2. You have to sack it all. Like, I'm forcing you to fully resolve this card before you're allowed to get up from my table. That's great. I feel like this is keepable because of this. We'll see. My opponent's a bit slower. Deep Cavern Bat's going to be really nice into this. It also counts an enchantment for my Beseech Dimir. Just saying. I'm just saying. What are they playing? They playing at? Hopefully these are good. I see 4 or 3 color. I see a lot of color. That's fine. Like semi-Jeskai if you think about it. This is a creature on the stack, I believe. The negate doesn't work. I believe. I don't know. It's like I record content on this game. I believe. So I respect the Shikos though. That's pretty sweet. One big bat. Here. It is a creature on the stack. I was pretty positive it was. I'm not going to play any creatures as Grim Bauble matters, so I'm just going to cast it. Also, if they jam in the gate, great. Ass claps for the home team. Boy, just needs skateboard. Kind of funny that I feel so skateboard oriented, you know? Like I'm feeling dangerous. Upset. Yeah. Am I batting? Or am I slashing? I think I'm slashing. Oh, is this a No More Lies? This is a tragic No More Lies. Although I... Pause? I'm smarter than this. I am. If you don't know how this interaction works, if this hits a non-land and puts a counter on this, this goes away forever. This says whenever it dies, it had no counters on it. Pretty good, pretty good. I can bat my opponent. Full attack. Full attack. Please attack. Coward. Smart player, but please attack. What if I lead with this? I have 3 mana, so it's just like a no more lives. I can just fully pay for it. Let me take a little gander. That one. Sweet. Sweet. And there. I'd be surprised if they do not block. This is half their life total coming. Although this is very confusing to me. With this in their deck. With what they're playing. Very confusing. Got them to 8. Deal. Although, the reason we took this card is because look how good it is. Honestly, I just really need to draw one of the pieces. That's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And Beseech, like, kind of does it all. One or the other, please. It's just that easy. One or the other. One or the other. Not quite happening the way we envisioned. I know this may surprise my opponents, but what if I play another one of these? Don't need you. I'm looking for one or the other. You're good, but I don't need you either. I am still looking for one or the other. Creatures they control get double strike this turn? Like 4? I'll turn it. If we gift one problem, return it. So they could just exile a card with that. That is kind of dangerous. Pretty good draw. Pretty good draw. I just need one or the other. I'm begging here. They tap out. A very weird variation of what they're playing here. This is going to come up, but they don't seem like a board wipe deck to me. You can also just grab a Deep Cavern Bat back here. Still not one or the other. Also, the only card I could grab was Deep Cavern Bat. I've not hit any other creatures in 26 cards. Then Overlord, Unstoppable Slasher, Overlord, and then the rest has been Deep Cavern Bats. I have a weird feeling this is getting exiled. I get a fish. Flying Hexproof, Prowess, that doesn't really matter to me. Access to their whole graveyard matters to me. Because there's just... Think about it logically. There's no way. If I mill 8 more cards, I don't hit one of the combo pieces. Here Gwen Stacy. That's a land. Bars. Flying Vigilance Haste. Okay, so Deep Cavern Bat looks like it's about to chump block the gods. Apparently it's not. Although I'm threatening lethal. I'm threatening lethal. Funnily enough. I just needed one or the other. Maybe I'm supposed to grab a backup deep cavern bet. It's kind of good that I've been... Interesting. I will be isolating that guy because the flying matters. I personally think right now this is more important. Although I could have answered this. Do I just not? Well, no, because they could rip a board wipe, right? Look at this. Like they have judgment to me. If they rip it, that'd be pretty sick. But then I just get to wombo combo them anyway. I think. Why? I could. Cat. That worked. Worked pretty well. I don't even have to do this, right? Good combat. Boost. So 4 Hawks. These Pox. Pox? Here. First card resolves last. Bargain. Here. Blood letter. Cast. Soul. Card 1. Doesn't necessarily kill them, but it kills them. They have what? 7. They lose most, and then it kind of wombo calms them because we have another one. We could maybe like grab double bloodletter, I guess, maybe, but we get there regardless. I feel like I'm gonna mess this up really bad on the stack one time, and it's gonna be pretty funny, and then you'll never see it. All right, hopefully I can stop kind of throwing my game. I keep casting this, and I'm about done casting it. I'll tell you that. Because every time I just like kind of hard cast it, and destruction. Oh boy, dude, I got bad news for you. I've been in your shoes. I've played land destruction. Destroy land, destroy up to 1 target artifact or enchantment. Not putting you in play, buddy. Stomping changeling. Look at that guy. Got a knife in half. That results. I got nothing to cast. I mean, I guess I could have done this. Yeah, that's fine. Grab one of my swamps. Here. Here. Turn up to 2. Exile target creature, planeswalker. Yeah. They're in a really weird spot because they just can't answer my lands. But and they don't have the red. That's fantastic for us. I feel so bad though, because they're just like, fair enough, bro. I get it. I could put this in and force them to use a spell, but I just don't think there's a reason to. What do I even grab off this? Did I just grab an Overlord? Guess so. Overlord's maybe correct, just running it out dry most of the time. Because we have to fill our graveyard, but also we have, like, with spells, we also have to, like, you know, move on. I feel like it's exile target creature planeswalker. No. Okay. So Unholy Annex is just going to have to happen. There's not a lot I'm going to do about it. With this color combination up, I'm just hard casting its Overlord. Deadly Cover Up could be a card in their arsenal. I would definitely be playing it. I will grab a Steep Cavern Bat though. I think I hold this. I didn't rip one, right? I don't think so. Am I really upset if they like play this blowing up my... I kinda. I thought about that for, I don't know, 0.2 seconds. So I was like, yeah, actually I would be. Oh, that's gone permanently. Sure. If I can't do anything with infinite mana, I don't know what I'm doing here. And this is gone. This is a changeling, so we have to do it for this. Guess that's fine. On a funny little creature. Sure. Still hitting the lands, which is a problem? Not really. Let's bat. Take that. Flash. Opponent's doing everything they can to be a land destruction deck that they now have to fight on to in like an equal ground kind of thing. Did they find another removal? Am I okay with it? Nah, dude. You have to have it. Because listen, if they don't, this gets played, I grab this, play it, and then they have to block this. Moral of that story. Yeah. Also, deck tending is pretty sweet. Damage. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have 8. I have 8 mana, so I can play it for 4. Yeah, I can do everything next turn. Only enough. Pass. Maybe we see a board wipe here. Definitely have enough for Deadly Cover Up. That Avengers was really good. This card here was a really good hit. Took out my bat and my slasher. Also, if they get too far ahead, I'll jam it. I kind of want to just jam it anyway. Sure. Have some of this. I have some of those. Gonna make one of those. I do know what it has to block though. And it can't block it anyway because of the skateboard being a fun and weird interactive card. The Bloodletter. Flasher. Skateboard. Tap this. Flip skateboard to slasher. And go ahead. Oh, well. Keep cavern bat. A one-shot KO with the old slasher bloodletter combo. Interesting. They're playing Annex and we're not. You know, honestly, feels like I probably should be playing Annex, but it's worked for the most part, other than the games I punted really hard or just didn't understand how an interaction worked and just kind of lost, which is never a good time. You wanna talk about making it where my opponent can't interact with me? I think I got a good hand for that. Good. It looks good to me. When this creature enters target creature, you don't deal damage. Okay, so they have a 1-drop. This is for 3. Take that. I have a Deep Cavern Bat, right, to take away Unholy Annex, I think. Oh, okay. That one. I am okay. Here. Don't have a lot going on. I have a little. Not a lot. I'm having a hard time getting to Baron online, to be honest. My Splash Spell, so this obviously doesn't work. Alright. We're gonna go to 11. Oh. What if? What if? I want the skateboard for Acid this turn. Down to 1. This can't attack or block. You need a demon. This also kills them. What a crazy aggressive game. Still can't block. How are they going out? Going out like a Chad. Swing it. Flip it. Yeah, it kind of sucks when you play against something like that, and then we also are kind of doing the same shenanigan where we take half your life, and then you just don't have time for this. This card was always the dicey one when you played the mono black mirror, because you would play it, and then they would remove all your demons, and you would start taking a ton of damage from this, and then they would have the demon, maybe from the land or just a different one. Or they would have this online, and then they would play a bloodletter, and then you would just take a huge chunk and end up losing. It was just a really weird matchup. All right, we'll keep. Obviously, hope to draw some lands, but if not, we may be okay. Press. Okay. Almost. Give me that Annex, or getting poisoned? Don't hold me, I'm scared. Please hold me, I am scared. I can't even do anything about this. Why does everything got 3 toughness, bro? Why does everything got 3 toughness? Thankfully, I can match. Fortunately, it has to go here. Jesus. Or I can play draw, I guess. I ain't even bad, bro. Just don't. I guess it's literally ignore everything. I mean, it's the only thing I can think of. It's ignore everything and do this. all I got, I think. Ignore everything. We need to discard. I guess Grim Bubble's fine. The Pox, there's a second Pox. I have enough mana. Or enough, yeah, no, I said enough mana, I was like, for what? And then I was like, oh wait, no, for the thing. There's no way I don't have enough for this. So it is Pox, Pox. Beach? Beach? They're fully tapped out. They could bring this land up. So cast. Cast. Beach. Bargain. Bloodletter. Cast Bloodletter. Oh, we got there? Oh, wow. Dude, I just thought we were cooked. Sometimes just running it out there and hoping. I mean, that's a crazy start, right? It was 1, 2, 3, 4. And then their fifth, they really had nothing else to do because we took this from them. That was a absurd game. That one is so close. I mean, I'm at 2, they're at 0, and it's turn 5. Okay, everyone. I really hope you enjoyed the video today. This is one of those decks that I really did want to try and ranked, but I wanted to play it before I went to the ladder, just because this seems like such a weird deck. I mean, look how many like 3 of and 2 ofs are just in here by the starting, and even 1 ofs. That I knew I was going to need a couple of games because I was just going to cast this, and the first 2 times I cast this, like just hard casting it, I read the card wrong. One, I didn't realize it said each player. I'm so used to anytime this has been cast against me or done against me, I've just died, and it was over. Like they had a bloodletter and it wasn't enough to kill me, and it was double, lose half, and I was just dead. So either I just picked him up and left, or I was just dead. And then I didn't even notice that they had done it yet. And Pox is really toxic in the fact that it makes you do all the steps first. So when I saw I was at 0, I would just scoop, because why would I do everything? Get up and leave, right? So I messed that up. And then I misread how the permanent part was. I thought it was of each type. I really just needed to read the card. Like, just sit down and read it and not let my brain put extra words in there, because that just happens when you play a lot of Magic. You just read a card wrong. You read it a little more favorably for yourself, or hoping it's a little bit more favorably. But other than that, it's a sweet combo deck. I almost feel like there needs to be more of these, just because of the fact that I would like to have one in my opener every now and then, and I never felt like I did. With that said, I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.